We have a busy first weekend of June on tap across Rhode Island.
And this weekend is the annual Special Olympics Summer Games down at URI, and WPRI 12 is a very proud sponsor of the event.
Opening ceremonies are set to begin in a couple of hours. Eyewitness News anchor Mike Montecalvo is emceeing tonight. He joins us live from URI. Hey, Mike.
Kelly, Steve, it's an absolutely beautiful night, and we've been, the athletes have been waiting all year long for this event here at URI. It's the 48th annual Special Olympics State Summer Games. The CEO of Special Olympics is Dennis DeGesus. Just to show you how great this organization is. He was a volunteer, then you were the board chair, and now you're the CEO. You can't get it out of your system, Denny.
I can't. I told you earlier, Mike, they lift you off the ground 100 feet. The emotions, the joy, is just unlimited. And so to be at the head of this organization is a dream come true for me.
All right, so we're talking about 1,500 athletes, 500 coaches, 1,000 volunteers. There'll be over 4,000 people in Meade Stadium to see the ceremonies later. This is not free.
This is not free. This is a $145,000 weekend for us, and we're so thankful. We have great corporate sponsors, foundations, and individuals who support the great athletes of Special Olympics Rhode Island.
And it is free for the athletes, and they take special pride, Denny, when, that medal and it's put around their neck. It's incredible.
The competition is intense. Make no mistake about that. They're competing to win. But as soon as that race is over, they're the first ones to put their arms around their competitors and just wish them well. And it's a great atmosphere of camaraderie and sportsmanship.
What's the message for people?
The message for people is when given the opportunity, our athletes rise to the occasion, whether it's on the athletic fields or off of them.
All right. Dennis DeGesus, thank you very much. We're going to be here all night long giving you some of the highlights of what's happening here at URI. For now, I'm Mike Montecalvo, Eyewitness News.
And as we first told you a few moments ago, live at 5, the 48th Special Olympics Rhode Island Summer Games are kicking off tonight at URI.
More than 1,500 athletes from around the state will compete this weekend in a variety of athletic events this weekend. Eyewitness News anchor Mike Montecalvo joins us live from URI, where he is hosting the opening ceremonies tonight. Mike.
Kelly, Steve, you're talking about 1,500 athletes. They are very excited for this weekend. They've been waiting all year long for this. So there are about 7 events that are going to take place between now and Sunday, from swimming to softball to unified soccer. It is something that they've been practicing and working on for a long time. We mentioned this could not happen without the 500 coaches who volunteer. And how about the thousands of people? 1,000 people just this weekend alone are volunteering to put this on. Richard Rushlow is one of the volunteers. Richard's been a part of Special Olympics now for 25 years. Because of his dedication, he was inducted into the Special Olympics Hall of Fame a couple of months ago. I was there, Richard. You were really humbled by that.
I really was. It's humbling to work with the athletes, work with the staff of Special Olympics Rhode Island. There's less than 10, 12 people, and yet they're wonderful to work with. The athletes every year inspire me. I never fail to be inspired by the athletes. So it's just inspiring to come in and see the athletes work. They train so hard to come down here, and it's about friendship and society and getting together with their friends. I mean, they come down here and they just enjoy the whole weekend, and we're just so happy to see that.
And there are some athletes, by the way, over their career have won 200, 300 medals, so that's not unusual. So you're kind of running all the volunteers. What is kind of your job for the weekend?
Well, for the weekend, this is the culmination of planning since January. We have a planning committee that starts right after the games end. We'll ask for feedback from the coaches, from athletes, from our own games management team, and from the coaches to say, what did we do well? What did we do that may need to be done a little better? And then come January of the following year, we start planning the following games. And we've been planning since January. We have a planning committee and a whole games management team of over 70 people who put this all together and this whole weekend. And again, with all of the coaches and the athletes, it all comes together.
Well, one of the athletes already told me today, she said, this is the best. So she's having a great time. She won a silver medal already, wow. So she was very happy. And obviously this is going to continue. We invite you to come down. Opening ceremony is very emotional at 7:30. There'll be fireworks at 9 o'clock. They'll bring the torch in. The local police and fire will do that. And the games will happen throughout the weekend. Coming up on Eyewitness News at 6, we'll introduce you to one athlete that has won many gold medals. For now, live at URI, I'm Mike Montecalvo, Eyewitness News.